I felt my spirit trying to leave my body yesterday. I did. And it was after I had did the dancing video, okay, I was watching myself, had just like to see how it looked. And my spirit, it probably got this far out of my body right here, this far. You see how it literally, it started about right here and then it went up. Okay, well, actually, that's the distance. It literally got up about this far above my head. My spirit did, and it was the strangest sensation that I have ever felt. I thought, what is that? Because it wasn't like I was like getting ready to pass out or anything like that. You know, when you get lightheaded, it was a it was it was kind of like a tingly sensation, but it wasn't. It was an electrifying like sensation. It really was. It was very powerful because I could feel it going up and out of the crown of my head, and it got up to right here, and then it stopped, and then it went right back down. Have you all had that happen to you before? Good morning. Um, and I was sitting there thinking about it as it was happening. I don't know if I had a soul switch. Okay, I really don't. But I literally did. That's what it felt like, and I thought, what is that? I said, is it my spirit trying to leave my body? Because that's how far it went up. It went right this. It got up to here, and it stopped. And then it went. PJ Tucker, you were thinking of this very same thing yesterday. Um, there have been people saying they feel like they're like leaving their body, but what I've been reading, well, what I did read, their body was under a lot of pain, and they were not themselves. Okay, that's what they were. Their body was under pain. They were disoriented and all this kind of stuff. And I've heard of people having very vivid dreaming too in their dream states. Good day, everyone. Looks like I'm getting melanoma and or photodermatitis. Okay, that user's gone. Okay, that is. You don't make a comment like that while I'm sitting on here having a serious conversation. I don't got time to play. Okay, I'm not that type of a player because I will just cut you off right like that, you all. This is serious. Okay, this is serious, okay? It really is. So people have been talking about that. Some have about leaving their body, but it's not been under that type of condition. It's been other, nauseousness, achy, lightheaded, and all that kind of stuff. Good morning. Um, yeah, and if you're all watching this video, if you're just coming in and you want to try to comment and it's not letting your comment get through, we got like 76 people commenting and maybe only 10 people were on here. Someone suggested yesterday you go out of the video and then come back in and maybe your comment might come on. Um, well, I did think, what if, you know, my my spirit did leave my body one day, and that's what it felt like a just like starts up there and then exits my body. And then I thought, oh no, you all, can you see what happened? This is the 5th time this has come on my screen, and it's always been because I have been talking about the spiritual. You see this? Oh my gosh, this is the code. This is the code that they send me. It does. They send me this code. You say, Gina, who are they? This is the spiritual realm. This is around the 5th time that it's happened to me. Okay, when I've been talking about something like this, when I am serious in my spirit, this happens. So I've had it happen maybe 2 times downstairs around my porch area, around my wind chime. And this is around the 3rd, well, this might be the 3rd or 4th time setting in this position talking about a certain subject. Yes. So you all, I really do, I take this as a very, very important sign, whether you believe it or not. I really do. This is like confirmation for me. This should be confirmation for you too, because this right here, this started happening, it's been a couple years ago, maybe 3 years ago. It only comes ever so often, okay, ever so often. Yeah. Um, and I've never seen it happen on anybody else's ever showing a picture like this, you all. So this is good. This is a pretty violet ray. Well, I am protected. There's no doubt in my mind that I'm protected, or I'd be in a lot of trouble. Okay, I would, from that other realm that doesn't like me. The spirits in the other realm, the other spiritual entities, they don't like my spirit. That's right. They don't like my spirit, you all. So I know as soon as I push this button and I flip that camera around and flip it back to me, this purple will disappear. Okay, can you see this? I am waving my hand in front of this like this, and you can see the waves. This camera is literally pointed at me, and you can see the wave on it because I'm moving my hand like this. Hello, Apple Brooks, honey. So I was talking about my spirit leaving my body and how serious this situation is. And then I've had this happen to me again. This is around the 5th time. It could quite possibly be the 6th time. But it's always in this position where I'm sitting at in this area. And it's happened down on my porch. So you see in the waves on the screen going back and forth because the camera is pointing at me. And then we got the green on the side. Also, yeah, it is violet, you all. It's absolutely violet. And I know when I push the camera around, I had to push the little camera icon away from me to where it faces backward in order for it to go away. Okay, so I will do that. I'm gonna push the camera in order for it to go away that way. Okay, and now I'm going to push it back to me. Now it's went away. That's the only time it goes away because at first I never understood when it first came. Yes, it is love. Okay, because I got love at the core of my being, just like a lot of you. You got love at the core of your being. Yes. And if you're just tuning in, as soon as I said, I've got love at the core of my being, they cut my connection. Somebody interfered with this connection and they cut it as soon as I said that, you all. Okay? And it dropped a lot of people. Cut it because the violet color showed up and I said, I got love at the core of my being right there, and that's why it showed up. Boom, they cut my connection. Okay, I am on the right track. Okay, I'm on the right track. I'm doing what I was called to do. Okay, I'm staying the course. I am. Despite the whiplash and the backlash, I'm staying the course. Okay, they don't want me to stay the course, but I'm not going anywhere until it's my time. Okay, I'm not going anywhere. So they can just get over it, you all. They can get over it, okay? They can. I am protected. So that's fine. You all can get over it. Okay, you can. You know you can't stop me anyhow. So you just might as well stop. Okay, that's what they just might as well stop. But I felt my spirit. It left my body. It got this far out of my body right here. Okay. It did. I felt it literally coming up out of my body. It wasn't a lightheaded feeling. It was an electrifying feeling. And it literally, it only happened from right here to here, because that's the part of my body, I guess the top of my body, that it started to come out from right here, starting with my head, and then it stopped and it went right back in my body. Yes, my crown chakra opened up. Well, I'm happy it opened up, because I've never felt anything like that before. I just sat there, um, just peaceful, and then it happened. That's wonderful. I want it to open up, so that's great. Thank you. Um, yeah. Well, you're welcome. I wasn't dancing as well as I could, but because um, somebody don't like me dancing, or a group of somethings don't like me, an energy doesn't like me dancing, that makes me want to say, you know what, I'm going to dance all the more. Regardless if I can dance or not, I'm still going to dance from my spirit regardless. Um, and that's what I did. If I dance from my spirit, then I'm happy. I am. It was hot. I had to take my jacket off because it was hot. It's a thicker jacket. Yeah. So have you all? Well, no, that right. The enemy. This is spiritual. It really is. It's interdimensional. It's transdimensional. What's happening, and it's literally manifested into the physical realm. It has, and we've gotta stay the course, you all. We do. There's a lot of things that are going to continue to happen, but we've got to be strong. We've got to be bold, and we've got to do our best to stay grounded. We've got to stay grounded. And it gets to me at times. It really does, because I can feel the energies pushing against me, the negative energies coming from different directions. I can feel it. I can sense it. They're trying to literally put out my light within and make me want to give up and make me feel sad. And I just have to say, no, no, you're not. I know what you're doing. You're not doing it. Okay. And it's hard to push back against it, but I do it. And I know it's hard for you all to push back against it too, but I know that you do it despite how hard it is and how difficult it is, because you had to literally overcome that barrier, that hurdle that's within you. They are bad. Um, Pink Angel, that's right. That's right. Um, but it's okay, you all. And I wonder, what if one day our bodies, what if we our spirits are literally removed, our light bodies. It's a really, we're light, as a spiritual light inside this body. What if one day it does, like, go completely exits this vessel on earth? Okay, what if it does? Or at least it manifests itself in some different way. Okay, because people can leave their body and they can still have like a physical looking form, although they might be semi-solid, like a light being or something, but they can see their vessel, their earthly body, that physical body there, but they're in their other body, their light body. There is a light body, you all. And if you've ever been on an operating table or anything like that, or had a near-death experience and you've seen your body hovering over your body, or hovering over, people have even said it in churches too. They left their body and they could look around the whole entire church during certain spiritual times of that happening. Okay, and you could also say, astral body, yeah, you could also say, if you've ever experienced, ever seen another, like, interdimensional spiritual body hovering over your body, or even just standing there, that's a different type of a body too, you all, that has not literally taken a physical form like our body right here. That's right. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. But we better make sure we're grounded in what we say and who we believe in. Okay, we better, because the spiritual realm knows it too. It does. It knows it very well, and it knows you. The spiritual realm knows you very well. It knows your spirit very, very well. Okay, it does. In fact, it's been watching you since you entered this earthly realm. These other spirits, because they entered the earthly realm too, and they've got their spirits and bodies too. They're watching your spirit. Okay, they know you. Okay, they do, because outside of this realm, there's that spiritual realm, and it's okay. You had a dream you died, but was you still conscious, and immediately you got through a pink tunnel, which now seems like it could have been, oh wow, Christina Faith, a birth canal. Yeah. Um, what if we are time travelers? You know, we could. We could be, in essence. Naruka, you see the aura on people many times, even through the TV. There are people who can see them, people's aura, and they didn't like what they seen. Because some people who had that gift, I had this one friend who can see the auras on people, and she saw the black aura around this one person, and she didn't want to see it, but every time she looked at this one person, she saw it, and she tried her best to just like squash that. She did not want to see the auras on people anymore. And see, you are given gifts. Okay, there are people who have gifts, but they're not prepared to use those gifts, or they don't want to, because of the power that those gifts hold. Okay. So yeah. So have you all ever felt that sensation? If you just tuning in, I felt my spirit leaving my body. After I had danced, I was getting ready to put the video together, and I wanted to like go through and edit. And as I was looking at myself there, at some point I felt a strange sensation come over me, and it was right up here. And I felt some, like my spirit was leaving my body. It got this high off my body. It wasn't a lightheaded feeling at all. It wasn't. It was an electrical like feeling. It wasn't a lightheaded feeling. It literally was like a electrical energy or something. It didn't hurt. It was just a very, very strange sensation that I have never felt. You ever, okay, I can maybe, like when your hand goes asleep or your feet goes asleep, maybe something like that. But it stayed confined to the perimeters of my head, and it got this far out of my body, and it stopped, and then it went back down in my body. That's what it was. I wasn't having no palpitations or anything like that. Okay, I wasn't. And then I was just like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's really what it was. I've been lightheaded before, like I'm going to pass out, but this was not one of those at all. It wasn't. Yeah. I'm sure there's something to ascending. I'm sure there is. There's bound to be, um, spiritually. And I'm sure there is physical effects that a person feels. Um, I maybe, that was spiritual. Okay, that was spiritual. That literally came this high up, right there, at the crown of my head. Just like that. Um, yeah. Michael, so that was a first for me. It really was. We are electrical, and we've got blue sparks that come from our fingers. also lately. Um, I don't know why it happened, but I knew I wanted to do a dancing video because there's an energy that doesn't like me dancing and it doesn't want me on here. And so I thought, well, I'm going to dance and I'm going to dance from my spirit. So you don't have to like me dancing. And I'm a free spirit. Okay, you're a free spirit. I don't want to be confined inside of a box. Okay, I don't. I'm a free spirit. I want to be free. Okay. Yeah. Maria, yes, that. I do agree with that. Children of the Most High. Okay, I really do agree with that. Um, a free spirit. Yeah, you can look up the word free spirit. You can, and it may mean something to some people. It may have a different definition to some people. They may perceive it in a different way, but I don't want you to confine my spirit within this body. Okay, I don't. It's a good spirit. Okay. Now there are free spirits that are bad spirits. Okay. Yeah, that are of the dark. There really are. And they're free too. And they know it. We're your spirits in this body, but that's okay, you all. Yeah. Mm. So, hello there, Cowboy Conscious community. Good morning, everyone. So that's what I was asking. That's what happened to me. I felt my spirit coming out of my body, came out from up here. And the closest thing I can describe it to is if you have your foot go asleep or your hand. It was that type of sensation, and it stopped right there. I could feel it coming on, and it was a total of probably maybe less than 10 seconds, the total time it started. I could feel it in my whole body. Okay, my whole body kind of got like warm, hot. It was like hot or something, maybe. And then the sensation came right here, and then it stopped. I'm not going nowhere until it's my time. I'm not. I really am not. And you're all not going anywhere until it's your time, too. You're not. You would leave your body while you was sleeping and you almost died. Oh my, Tanya. You couldn't get back in it and you're scary. Oh, wow. That, Tanya, honey, that would be that would be scary. Christina, the dark does not have divine understanding of the light. And they despise it, absolutely. And they don't have a soul, a soul, okay, that goes with your spirit. Okay, they don't, a consciousness. Their conscience has been seared with a hot iron. It has. Their conscience doesn't speak to them. They lost the connection long, long ago, the spiritual connection to the divine. They did. They lost it a long, long time ago. And that's them. We got to worry about ourselves, you all. We got to worry about ourselves, keeping that divine spark within us, keeping that divine light shining within us. Okay, we do, and we got to stay the course. We got to stay on track. We do. So I am going to go. I just wanted to get on here, and I just wanted to tell you that. I was going to say it yesterday, but I thought, well, no, it's not the time. I'm not going to say it. And as soon as I woke up this morning, I thought, well, I'm going to stop. I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was going to say it. And I said, no, I'm not going to do it. So I went back to sleep, and then I thought, well, okay, I'm going to do it now. And that was it. Yeah. So I am going to go, you all, and thank you for tuning in. I know it's early, but there's something more. There's so much more to our bodies, okay? Our physical human bodies, there's something so much more to it, okay? We're much more than we realize. We really are, and much more than I realize with this human understanding I have inside of me. I know that there is a part of me, the spiritual part, that knows a whole lot more. But for some reason, like a lot of people, that part has been suppressed for some reason. Okay, but that's okay. We will know fully one day. We will. So, with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And if you've tuned in late, um, when I started this video, probably around 6 or 7 minutes in, I was talking how serious the situation is, the spiritual, you know, and then I got the violet codes on the screen. They did the violet codes as the camera was facing me. The violet codes. I have 3/4 of my screen, probably 7/8 of it, violet, and then one strip green. That's only the fifth or sixth time that has ever happened to me on this journey, and 3 or 4 times happened up here, and at least 2 or 3 times on my porch down there. And it doesn't happen all the time. It's very, very rare. And then as soon as I said, it's because I've got this love within me. When I pushed the camera away from me and pushed it back, as soon as I said, it's because I got this love inside of me, boom, they cut my feed. Something cut my feed on this YouTube. And then I came back on and resumed it. So yeah, if you wanted to see that violet line, it's a code. So I'm going to go. You all have a wonderful rest of your day. And don't ever let nobody put your light out. And it may flicker, it may feel like it's going out, but you have the power within you to not let that light go out. The determination, okay, don't let them do it to you, okay? Love you.